Hello everybody and welcome to episode 56 on the ManniCraft server with Black Dog Z. So, where we left off yesterday before we started helping Arclight was down here in this little tiny room. So the first thing we need to do is actually just dig it out a little bit, and unfortunately I didn't get a chance to do this. Really? I thought I'd counted that properly, but apparently not. So we'll use this dirt. We'll just cover that up, and I guess we'll start digging here. Now this room has to be fairly sizable. Yeah, that should be good. I want it to run right by this line, so that's perfect. Yeah, I do have a pickaxe here. Alright. So the basic plan of this room... Did I fall in a hole of some kind? I did. I don't quite understand how, but I fell in a hole. That's okay. I wanted this to be taller anyway, so why are there holes everywhere? Alright. So I just want to take the time to let everybody know that you might be noticing a little bit less lag here than normal. The reason for that is because I finally figured out what part of my lag problem was. It was my video card that was causing an issue. So basically what was ending up happening is while I was recording, one of my video cards wasn't working properly because I was using cross-fired video cards, and so it was causing super amounts of lag. So I picked up some new video cards, and so hopefully that lag should no longer be an issue. That's the hope here. I haven't actually tested it, so we don't know yet. It's my first episode recording with the new video card, so if you guys notice any video problems, please let me know. I'm not noticing anything here upon recording, but you never know. Alright, well I'm going to clear the rest of this out off camera. It's good enough for now. I'll probably change out this flooring, try to make it look a little nicer. We'll probably make it deeper as well, but I want to go ahead and make a few things here. So, what we need to make here is we've been collecting a lot of stuff from our farms. And so what we need to do is we need to make something that can capitalize on that stuff from the farms. So, my first plan here is to turn that back on, and then to make a boiler. So boiler is really easy to make. You got a couple different choices here: high pressure, low pressure. We're going to make a high pressure boiler, so we're going to need a bunch of these blocks. The other thing that we're going to need is a firebox. Now fireboxes, really? I wonder why all this stuff comes up with box. Where are fireboxes? Those fireboxes right there. Solid fuel firebox. This is what we're looking for. There's also the liquid fueled firebox, but we'll be using this one for now. So solid fuel firebox is made with clay bricks, a fire charge, and a furnace. Fire charge is made out of gunpowder, coal, and blaze powder. So that makes 3 of those. So we need 9 to start with. Actually, you know what? Let's go for 18 actually. So the first thing we're going to do is go like that. Nope, we only need 1. And we're just going to macerate a few of these babies up. Well, let's see if we have some macerated. We'll check in here. Doesn't appear that we have any macerated at this point in time. So we go to our macerator. And we're just going to put 2 in there for now. And I want my overclockers. Really should make some more overclockers so that they don't have to share. We're going to need 4 actually. Okay, the other thing that we're going to need is coal. So let's go ahead and grab 18 coal. That should be 18 coal. Perfect. And yep, we have enough. That's more than we need, but we'll put the rest back after. And we should have 20 blaze powder now. So, real simple. You take your blaze powder, take your gunpowder, and your coal, and you make fire charges. Now that's way more fire charges than we need, but I don't mind that because we're probably going to end up using quite a few of these. So we'll go ahead and stick all that in there. So we have our fire charges now. So what's next on the list? Next on the list we need furnaces. Furnaces are really easy to make. So we just take a bunch of cobble. Of course, I think everybody's built a furnace before. There's 16 furnaces. I'm going to need a few more. Like 32 sounds good to me. Okay, so now we have 32 furnaces that will just stick down here. Now here's where the real problem comes in. We need bricks. And there we go. That's the problem when you remove everything out of a barrel. When your system's going like that, it wants to put everything back in the barrel. Alright, so that should give us the bricks that we need, at least to get started here. And that only gives us 7. So as you can see, we're going to need some more. Now there's a couple different ways to get clay. Let's first of all take a look to see if we have any. Look at that, we got plenty of clay. So we'll just put those in there and let those heat up. And while we're waiting on those, we'll go ahead and we'll make our boiler parts. We're going to need high pressure boiler, which means we need steel plates. Now steel plates are made out of steel ingots to make steel plates. Now to make steel ingots, we need to take iron, which I forgot to prep this beforehand. This is something I probably should have prepped beforehand. How much steel do we actually have? 1 steel. Wonderful. Alright, so we're going to have to make steel. This is going to take a while. Because we have to use the machines over here. And the machines over here aren't exactly fast. So we have our coal coke oven. This makes coal coke. And this guy makes steel. So now we need something to burn in there. Now I don't know. I don't think you can. No, can't use blaze powder. I do believe you can only use charcoal and coal coke. And because we don't have a tank to collect that in yet, we're going to have to use charcoal. I'm going to go through a lot of charcoal here. Luckily we have a decent amount. It's raining charcoal. That should do nicely. So we'll see if it accepts charcoal. I do believe it does. It's been a while since I've had to use one of these. If not, we'll have to make some coal coke, which means that this will take even longer. Tell me you accept charcoal. Alright. Now, it's going to go through a lot of charcoal, so we're going to have to make more charcoal. Luckily, charcoal is actually really easy to make. You just have to cook wood. And the one thing we make a lot of is wood. So we can go grab some more wood. How's this coming? That's done. So now we can actually make charcoal in here. Okay? And this will make a lot of charcoal really fast. Actually, I was going to stick the wood in there, but there's probably a better way. It's just, oh, I didn't realize I had a bunch of wood up here already. Alright. Well, what we can do is just put the wood up here. And we can let that make charcoal. Alright, so as you can see, the charcoal is moving pretty fast. We got a lot of charcoal. And so we'll be able to make a lot of steel in fairly short order. Alright, so now low pressure boilers need iron plates. So it would have been better probably to build a low pressure at first, but we want to go for the good stuff. So I can actually take that out. We'll go add more charcoal to the system. So as you can see, it does take a little while to make steel, but it is completely worth it. It goes through a lot of charcoal. And, you know, the one thing I should let you know is that we might be missing an episode tomorrow because we're planning on doing some upgrades to the server, and so that means we're going to be missing some stuff. What's a farm valve? Yeah, it doesn't let me see what it is yet. So I can only make iron tank at this point. So we're hoping that the Xycraft stuff will be in on the next update. I don't know if it's been released. I'll have to take a look to see if we can get the Xycraft stuff in here, because there's a lot of neat stuff in Xycraft that I want to see happen, but unfortunately we're just waiting for it. And patience is getting the better of me, that's for sure. So as you can see, this induction furnace goes through a lot of wood really quickly to make charcoal. It makes a lot of stuff really fast, which is kind of nice. Well, the one thing we can do at least is put this in here. And build some more of those. So now we got 17. So that's almost enough to do 2. So we need, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more? To get 18. 18 is just for now. We're planning on building more than that, but this system is actually faster at cooking, so we'll go ahead and put it in there. Plus we have all this power that we really don't have a use for. The only thing that uses it is like the managers and stuff, and they don't use very much of it, so that's always a nice side to that. So I'll wait for that to cook up. So now my super sword here, as you can see, I haven't managed to get any more enchantments on it. I'm really hoping we will soon, but it's something we haven't managed to do. Okay. Perfect. So, while we're waiting for our steel to cook up, we can at least find a place to put these 2 boilers. Now we will probably have to dig down a little bit because the room, like I said, I'm going to finish it up later. But we should have enough space here to at least get started. I want to put some torches out because it's getting kind of dark in here. And I don't want things spawning on us, so... Alright. So the first thing you're going to need to know is you want to leave gaps from the walls. So you're going to want to leave a 1 space gap so you can get in behind it. And we're going to want to leave 2 to the door. So there, 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 and there. Alright. So now, of course, this wall won't be here. So now that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we have to go down 1 more, and the reason for that is because we want space at the top in case we need it. You want to put a lot of space around these. Alright, so that should give us enough space. So now we can put our solid fuel fireboxes down. And like I said, I'll be digging out around this, so you won't have to worry too much about it. Now 9 spots is the largest you can have for a furnace. And I do believe 4 high, 1, 2, 3, 4, is the highest you can have for your steam. Now I don't know if we'll do 4 high, we might only do 3 high, but I think that that'll probably be enough for our needs. It's just 3. And let me tell you, this tools system works so well at times. It allows you to get stuff pretty easily out of your inventory, but sometimes it's horrible. Sometimes it just does not want to work. I made this too big, didn't I? Yep. That's alright. There we go. I don't know why I did that. We're going to be just digging it up anyway, but... Oh, wait. Need that one deeper, don't I? Ooh, iron. Never pass up an opportunity to get iron and the likes, because you never know when you're going to need it. There we go. So this is going to provide us with 2 boilers. These boilers are going to be completely fueled by fire rods. And that's the nice part about that, is the fact that we're going to be able to fuel it with fire rods. We can pump up Buildcraft power that way if we need to. And we can pump out the IC2 power this way if we would like as well. So we'll be able to have a lot of power both in Minecraft Joules and IC2 power. Each one of these boilers should be able to do 200 EU, or I think it's like 36 Minecraft Joules, something like that. So that'll make things a little nice for when we're getting things ready anyway. I'd like some stairs in there. Of course, we still have to build the entrance and things like that, so I don't think that's a real big worry. We'll just jump in and out for now. Toss these in here. We'll see how this is coming. Alright, so that's coming nicely. Let's go see how our steel is doing so I can show you guys how that works. Just need 4 steel. 8 would be nice, but 4 just to show you guys how it works and what I'll be doing off camera here. Okay, so not the coal coke oven, but this oven. Perfect, we have 8. So as you can see, it takes half a stack of charcoal pretty much to get 8 of these. It's not a very good proposition when you think about it. But I don't have the liquid tank to do the other system right now, so we have to make do with what we can. So this will make a bunch of plates, 6 plates to be exact. We We'll be using all 6 of these here just so I can show you how this works. And then maybe I'll quickly show you guys a finished product here just so you can see how that looks. So real simple. We just take these out because they'll be used at a later date. You just go like that. This creates a high pressure boiler tank. So there's 3 of them. So the way that would work is you take these and you go down here. Oh wait, it's this way, isn't it? Getting lost in my own house. Alright. You take these and you just go like this. You stack them on top of each other, and once you got a 9x9 of these, you'll automatically turn into a boiler and you'll be able to use it. I'm actually going to show you guys a boiler here because it's going to take me a little while to finish these, probably long after the episode has ended. So let's hover over to Arclights and we can show you a couple of boilers. Arclight is currently using these. His aren't quite the same as mine. I don't know if he's solid or liquid fueled. I guess we'll see. I think he's liquid right now. But if we go into his workshop here and head towards the back. Whoa! Did not want to load that. Here is a solid boiler. As you can see, he's got the 4 tall one running 3x3. He's running a steam boiler. Currently is not getting any fuel. Over here it looks like he's running the liquid version. So it's got biofuel. It's going nicely, as you can see. And it's powering these 2 steam turbines. So yeah, these are just powering the turbines, as you can see right there. And so this is outputting EU energy. So that's why he's got all these MFSUs, and he's also got lava generation back here. Currently not putting out any lava. That's all he's got putting out power. And that's actually directly going into his matter fabricator. Yeah. So as you can see, he's pumping out the matter. He's probably got quite a bit at this point. So yeah, this is something that's really simple to build, and these boilers work very, very well, but unfortunately you need a lot of steel to make them. Now I see here he has coal coke. Again, that's used by these suckers here, the coke ovens. You can turn coal into coal coke. And if you take a look here, they also produce this creosote oil. He's got a lot of it. He seems to be bottling it, which is unusual. I usually can it, but same idea. But yeah, so he's pumping that into this tank here for holding. He's got a really big tank. I don't generally build them quite that big. He's got a smaller tank here of seed oil. You never know when you're going to need it. And like he's got those huge tanks back there as well. So let's go ahead and head back. So now you guys know exactly what the boilers look like and the different types. Arclight's actually running both types, which is definitely different. Something you don't see too often. Usually people choose one or the other. I am probably going to be sticking with the solid ones because I can run, judging by the number I'm getting, I'm going to say at max efficiency I can probably run about 3 boilers off of the stuff I'm getting from those guys. That's assuming Arclight doesn't steal any. Like if you take a look, I've now got 125 stacks in climbing. Climbs fairly quickly as long as I'm in the chunk. It's currently not chunk loaded, so you'll notice that when I'm not here, this isn't going up. This section is, of course, but way back there is not. So what ends up happening is it doesn't send any while I'm not here. As you can see, it stopped, but now I'm back, and it's sending more over. So I'm going to have to probably extend the chunk loader range just so we can get those chunks loaded and continue getting a ton of stuff like that. Looks like this has run out of dirt. There we go. Just to make some more, not that this is going to run out anytime soon, but it's nice to have. How's the sand coming in this system? Not Plenty of sand, that's good to see. Yeah, that's still running. This is running quite nicely. Now, unfortunately, the way these systems are designed, they're constantly checking, so they're constantly using power, so it's not like I could save power by turning them off or anything like that. So that's why we use such low engines here. You'll see the peat-fired engines here only produce 1 Minecraft joule per tick, and but it provides all the power that I need for these 2 systems. 2 of those, and then I run 2 on each for each 2 systems, and it keeps everything nice and powered and going. And it makes it easy to automate because I think this peat system can charge 10 of these little guys. So that's not a whole heck of a lot. You can probably get more by putting it in a boiler, but we're going to be using the fuel rods for that. And creepers stealing my dirt constantly. I'm going to have to properly build this area so that it's not built out of dirt because the creepers keep stealing it. They come in here, take a piece of dirt, and run away. As you can see, I've had plenty of holes dug on from the creepers, and I've had to fill them. There's another one right there that I filled just randomly. Of course, some of it's me. I dig out sections, like all the cobble down here and stuff. I have to dig things out in order to put rails in, and sometimes I put cobble in instead of dirt. But down here, this is where we're going to have our tanks, and once we're up and running, you'll see that we'll start producing a lot more power. And we'll probably start producing some extra UU matter just because we have the ability to. And we're going to see if we can make this system infinite here. The only thing this is lacking right now is sand. I'm having to manually put sand in from over there. I might have that pumped in here, as well as have a system. If this runs low on sand, then I'll have it turn on and create more sand using a cobblestone generator. With a cobblestone generator, you can produce cobblestone, stick it in a macerator or a pulverizer, and get sand. So that's always the nice part about it. As you can see, I'm making sand right now. I've got a lot of sand. Oh, it's almost done. I have a lot of sand being processed just because we want sand, and that's making it a little easier. Okay, well, I figure that's enough for today's episode. You guys have seen what we're working on here, and I'm going to show you more next episode, but now you know how to get started. You can build your own. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. The other thing I wanted to take the time to state, of course, is that we're looking at starting a new Let's Play series. Not just Minecraft. We'd continue doing that, of course, but we want to see about maybe doing some Mech Warrior Online. It's a new game that I've started playing, and let me tell you, it is a ton of fun. If you haven't had a chance to play it, you really should. And then once you give it a try, I think you'll like it, and you'll want to play as well. And so if you do decide that you want to play that, I am playing that. You can always give me a shout either on the YouTube, ask me, send me a message or something like that, and we can definitely play together. Again, we are looking at inviting some people probably in a few weeks' time. Like I said, we're doing the upgrades to the server probably tomorrow, so there might not be an episode, depending on whether or not the upgrade goes through or not. And so just wanted to keep you guys informed. All right. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the episodes. Have a good evening.